What's going on, everybody? Spaceballs here. Welcome back to another Calibria Crystal Guardians video. Today, guys, we're going to be doing some rune crafts, and we're going to be doing some rune rolls. It's called refining, so we're going to be doing some rune refining. I have a bunch of legendary runes that I want to re-roll, like berserk runes and stuff like that. I want to continue our terrible luck. If you guys watched my last video, you will know that we've had terrible luck. So I want to continue that terrible luck, of course, and I want to roll some runes. So first, we're going to craft some runes, and then we're going to roll some runes. I'm not going to show too much because if you guys didn't watch the summoning video, I won't say anything or show anything about it, but I will say it was probably the worst summoning session we've ever had on this channel. But other than that, we're going to leave it at that. So let's craft some runes first. I don't even know how many crafts. I don't even know if I have a lot of crafts. I just want to continue this amazing luck that we're having. Okay, we have a little bit. Probably better off doing... Ooh, I didn't even mean to do that. I didn't even mean to craft it. That was an accident. I meant to switch it to agile, but that's not a terrible... I mean, it is, but it isn't. Like, the substats are good, like they mesh, but the attack percentage just throws it off. If this was it can't be HP. But if this was like switched around, like if this was HP percentage, it would be a good rune. I mean, I'm gonna keep it, of course. Just I don't know. Like it's one of those runes, like it has good substats, but the attack percentage doesn't really match it that well. Maybe I can put it on like one of my troll lancers or something for Guild Wars. We don't have too many of these green ones, so we're probably better off. Oh, I didn't mean to. I just did it again. I didn't mean to do that. Like trying to change it, and I'm crafting. We're probably just better off sticking to this. Attack percentage, defense. Nope, I'm never going to use that. Speed. It's a 5-star. I'm going to keep it, but I'm probably never going to use it. Like where I am in the game, I'm looking for like really high end runes. This is a 5-star. I'm probably never going to use this either. I'll keep it for now, but it's going to get sold most likely. 6-star attack percentage. Once again, like attack percentage, but the substats are just awful. I'm just going to pretty much hang on to everything and then just sell it after. I'm probably never going to use that neither. I mean, it has a low roll of crit rate, which isn't good. Crit damage, resistance, hit percentage. Once again, for like where I am, it's just not good enough. I need 6-star. At the minimum, I need a 6-star rare rune. Crit rate, crit damage. If this rolls high, it could be usable. If it continues to be, you know, high rolls, and if the roll 3 and 4 rolls out decent, like if it rolls speed and attack or something. Well, this can't roll attack. Well, like speed or HP or something like that. Could be decent. And once again, so nothing crazy there, but that's not why we're really here. I just wanted to see if we could get anything. What we're going to do is we're going to look for... Now, they're all over the place, so I don't even know which runes I want to re-roll. So we're going to look here. Oh, this one here. This is the one I definitely want to re-roll. I was looking at this today, and I'm like, this is a legendary rune now. If you look at this rune, does this rune look like a legendary rune? This rune does not look like a legendary rune. 4% crit damage, 46 defense, 64 attack, and 4% crit damage, and then 12% defense. Like, this looks like a Kalinite rune, because they changed it to Kalinite. Like, they changed magic to Kalinite. This looks like a Kalinite rune. So I was looking at it, I'm like, this is a legendary rune. Like, we need to do some refining. We have 1,875, so we can do 18. We're probably going to do like 10 and save the rest. We'll do 10 rerolls today. I'm hoping to get speed. Really, if it just rolls speed, I'll be happy. We're not going to lock anything on this rune because there's really nothing on this rune that like I would want to lock. Like if it was like a 12 speed or something, maybe I would consider locking it. But because these stats just... There's nothing on this rune that I want, so we're not going to lock anything. We're just going to go with the refine and see what we get. 20% attack. No, I don't like it because it's hit percentage. Like, I don't want attack on hit percentage on my berserk set. Like, I really want speed. I mean, yes, I can lock. I think I want to do this again. I mean, it's definitely better than the other one, of course. I think I want to roll this again. I'm not. I mean, it definitely looks better than the other rune did for sure. But for my Elven Queen, I want speed. I want some type of speed. So let's try again. 13 speed. This actually isn't too bad. These rolls aren't great. But it fits my Elven Queen because like that's like when I roll in these runes, I'm looking for it to fit the monster that it's on. And it's resistance, defense, speed, and flat defense. I could always either re-roll the flat defense for something else, but I think this is actually pretty good. I mean, some could argue that this one is better, but I like the 13 speed a lot better than the 20% attack on an HP slot 4. So for me personally, I'm going to keep that and we're going to move on. And that's just going to make my Elven Queen that much faster. Does she have any more legendaries on her? So like if you guys look, like most of like my like good runes are rare runes. Like it's funny, but because like I was telling you guys in the past, like even though you get a legendary rune, 90% of the time it's gonna roll terrible. Like you have a much better chance of like your blue rune. Like look at this blue rune, 12 speed, 19 defense, 5 crit rate, 57 flat defense, and that's a blue rune, and it looked better than this legendary rune before we rolled it. I mean, I'm not thrilled, but it definitely got my Elven Queen faster. I'm okay with it. I mean, it's not the best results, but I can definitely. It's definitely better luck than we were having on our summons, that's for sure. I have another one. There was another one I wanted to roll. No, it's not this one. I actually like that one. Just a matter of finding them. It was this one here. The only reason I didn't want to reroll it is because the Mountain King is like resistance and it gives them 80% resistance, but at the same time, like it's just a terrible rune. So we're gonna reroll this one. I'm trying to stick to my berserk runes first before I reroll anything else. I feel like berserk sets are probably like one of the most important sets next to agile and conflict. In my opinion. But it's just like I don't know, the attack, the crit rate, HP, and there's just like it fits. This rune really does fit the Mountain King perfectly. All right, let's just leave this one for now. Let's leave this one for now. Because my Mountain King actually does have pretty good stats. He's fast, got good resistance. All right, we're gonna leave that for now. I have so many more. It's just a matter of finding them. I'm not gonna reroll this one, even though I probably should reroll this one. Even though it has 10 speed, the 3 rolls into defense, we could probably make this rune so much better. But we're gonna come back to that one. Okay, here's another one. HP, crit rate, attack, defense, hit percentage. See, this is a hard one too because it's got 23% attack, crit rate. All right, let's leave that one. I'm trying to find really bad ones. Like, you could even say that this one's kind of bad too because it's got low rolls. It's got 2 rolls into flat attack. And then a roll into speed and a roll into defense. But it does kind of fit the shaman. See, I'm trying to find really, really bad ones. And make sure, guys, when you do refining, when you refine, like when you re-roll your runes, make sure you're only re-rolling your legendary runes. Don't waste your refines on anything else. If they're not legendary, do not roll them. It's not worth it. Do not roll a rare rune. I mean, a heroic, maybe. Like, if you're really lacking runes and you have a ton of these refined stones, maybe, you can, try your luck at a heroic, but I wouldn't recommend it. I would definitely save it for your legendaries. I know I have a bunch more. See, this one here I wanted to, but it's got 17 crit damage. And 9 speed. I mean, I'm probably better off rolling it for crit rate. But for right now, it does the job, and I don't know. It does the job right now, so I'm trying to roll runes that are just like, it's like this one has got 20% crit damage. So what I would do with this one is, I would lock the crit damage, I would lock the attack, and then I would re-roll the resistance and the HP. I don't want to use any locks today, so we're not going to do that today. gotta be more. I have so many legendary runes. I was looking through them today and I was like, wow, I have a lot of legendary runes. This is a legendary, but I haven't even rolled it yet. You see that? Look at that. Legendary rune, I haven't even rolled it yet. What does it matter with you Spaceballs? You don't even roll up your legendary runes? Something wrong with that picture. This has 22% hit percentage on it. How much? Yeah, but see, I'm way over the hit percentage. We can reroll this agile rune for sure. Because agile, you want speed. I mean, yes, the 22 percentage is nice. 22 hit percentage is nice. But even without the hit percentage, my succubus has plenty of hit percentage. So this is a rune that I do not mind rerolling at all. I mean, some people probably wouldn't reroll this because, I mean, I could lock the hit percentage, but then that's going to kill me on so many rolls, and it can stop me from getting, you know, a triple speed roll or a quad speed roll. So we're not going to lock it. We're just going to roll it. Let's hope for speed. We want speed, hit percentage, HP, or something like that. Because this is my tanky succubus, and then I have like a more damagey one. I actually have like 5 of them, so. But here goes nothing. No, we don't like that at all. We're discarding that one. Yeah, look at that. That roll terrible. One roll went to flat attack. One roll went into flat defense. It actually split. One roll went into everything, and they were pretty much minimum rolls for the most part. So we're discarding that. I would definitely rather keep the 22 hit percentage, of course. All right, let's try again. Crit rate defense. No, I still like this one better. I mean, some could argue that this one is a little bit better, but I still like the triple roll into the hit percentage. So we're going to discard that one as well. All right, we're going to try one more time. If we don't get something good, we're going to move on. You don't want to get too hung up on this stuff because then you're just going to start wasting your refine stones. All right, come on, Clippy. You've been so bad to me today with the luck. Just come on. Give me one triple speed roll to make up for all the terrible things you've done to me today. Nope, this is terrible. Absolutely terrible. All right, one more time. We're going to try this rune one more time. I feel like this rune has so much potential. 14 speed. But the substats on it are awful. See, this is a rough one because now it's like, do you take the 14 speed? I can always come back to it and roll it later. All right, we're going to take the 14 speed for now. I'm probably going to re-roll this again, to be honest with you. It split the rolls once again. It's one roll into everything. I'm going to keep it because it has 14 speed. I'm probably going to end up rolling that again in the future. For now, we're going to leave it alone, but it's probably something I'm going to re-roll. But if you look, my succubus still has 90% accuracy. We were way over on the accuracy, and I can always make the extra 10% up somewhere else. But it just makes her faster, so that's the only reason I went with that. The triple roll definitely looked better, but when it comes to Swift, you kind of want to stick to speed more than anything. Even though the triple roll does look nice. And if I had a bunch of locks and stuff, like if I was killing Thanos and I had all these locks, I would do this a little different. But because I don't, this is how we have to do it. It's a legendary, but it's a 5-star. That's a heroic. It's like something like this. Like if you didn't have a lot of berserk runes and you had a bunch of refine stones, like this rune right here wouldn't be a bad reroll, but I just wouldn't invest too much into it. Like try to do it like once or twice, see if you get lucky. Like that kind of thing. Even this rune here, like this rune, it's a heroic, but it could have rolled so much better. Like if it would have rolled like 1 or 2 into crit rate, could have been such a better rune. I don't think there's anything on there I want to reroll. Alright, let's check the storage and see if there's any in there that we're missing. Wait, this is a legendary rune? Alright, let's roll this up. So I actually need some stun runes. Let's roll this up. Let's roll this up to 12. And see if we can't. Well, of course it's gonna roll like a triple roll into hit percentage. No, it's already rolling bad, which is good because if it rolled like all into hit percentage, I wouldn't want to refine it. So that's a good thing. Hopefully this doesn't take forever. Yeah, this is terrible, terrible rune. So I pretty much just want speed, because especially on a stun set, you mostly want speed, accuracy, defense, hit percentage, stuff like that. 5 speed, I get 5 speed. I mean, but if you look at this rune, this is actually much better. I mean, it's 12 crit. It meshes very well. I have to say it's not the best rune, but it meshes perfectly. It's got speed, it's got attack, crit damage, and crit rate. So something like this, I'm not going to re-roll because the stats mesh so well. So for me, I'm just going to leave it like this, even though you probably could roll better. Something like that, I would just leave alone because it's usable. My goal with refining runes is to just make them usable. Do we have any? It's a rare. I actually wanted to roll one of these crit rate runes for my demonic swordsman. That's heroic. I have some. That's resistance. We don't want to roll that. That's one we just got. I actually want to do one of these crit rate runes, one of these legendary crit rate runes for my demonic swordsman. So let's do one of these. See if we can get lucky. Because my demonic swordsman actually has a terrible crit. It's not terrible, but it's a rare. And I would love to get him, like, if we can get like a nice speed roll, because my demonic swordsman is a little slow. He's like plus 70 speed. And I want him like plus 90 speed. So maybe we can take this rune. Maybe this rune can do us good here. Come on, Chloe, you've been terrible to us. I mean, we got a couple good runes. I have to say, we got a couple decent runes out of this. I have to say, I can't complain too much about the rune rolling. The crafting was terrible. The summons were terrible. Alright, come on. Hook us up. Hit percentage 30. Is that a... That's a... Alright, we're definitely going to save that. That's all 4 rolls, right? That's 4 rolls into hit percentage. I don't think they're maximum rolls, but that's 4 rolls into hit percentage. So I can actually... So what would you do here? You lock everything else, right? And then you just roll for speed now in the future, like, so I can turn that 30 hit percentage into, like, a 4 roll of speed. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. We're not gonna do that today, but 30 hit percentage. Let me see what my swordsman has on him now. This one has 10 speed. But that hit percentage, though, 30, that would put me like... I might switch that in the future, but I'm definitely going to look into seeing if I can turn that into speed, because that would be pretty amazing. I don't think there's too much left, unless we can roll something. I feel like we could roll this one. I should probably roll this one too, just for the fact that, I mean, yeah, it has attack and crit rate, but it's HP. But this rune would be really good for my troll lancer. That's why the only reason I don't re-roll it. I know I had other runes. This one I wouldn't re-roll. I probably could, but it has 18% crit rate, so I definitely don't want to do that. This one has 23% attack, so we definitely don't want to re-roll that. The hardest part is just like finding the runes. What about this guy? Just hold on 1 second, guys. And poof, we're back. Okay, so what were we doing? We were checking out Mr. Azura. It's actually a decent rune. What about Loki? Loki's got any legendaries? It's a pretty good rune. I mean, I wouldn't re-roll that. Now this one here, this is actually a legendary. This does have crit rate on it, but I feel like this could roll. Because we don't want defense and we don't want resistance on this rune. Alright, we're gonna roll this once or twice. We're gonna roll 2 times to see if we can get better. If we get better, but that's gonna end it for this one. Just want to have some fun with you guys. Roll some runes, craft some runes. I want to have some fun with the summons, but you guys know how that went. But it's just a part of these gacha games, guys. Just a part of these gacha games. The more money you spend, the worse it gets. Just remember that. The more money you spend, the worse it gets. The best thing to spend your money on is rune packs, guys. Rune packs, 100%. If you're going to spend money, especially $100, it's like you're literally taking the $100 and you're lighting it on fire when you buy LD packs. Just remember that. I'm sure Mephistopheles probably bought like every single one of those packs, but he pulls like, he's just so lucky. When it comes to pulling that 5 for him, he's just so lucky. Come on, let's make this room better. We want crit rate, speed, and crit rate and speed. That's the most important things. Speed, defense, no. The only thing better about this rune is the speed. I still like the rune we have better just because the crit rate. I don't want to lose any crit rate. So let's try one more time. Now you could argue the 23% attack, but I still like the other one better. I don't want to lose any crit rate on him, so I'm not gonna. Let's try one more time. Let's try one more time. Come on, Clipper, be good to us. Be good to us. Been so awful to us tonight. That is, like, does that look like a legendary rune to you guys? Does this look like a legendary rune? like, come on, calibria. Come on. All right, one more time, because I'm crazy and I get sucked into everything. As you guys know, I spend everything I have because that's just the type of person that I am. But one more time, come on. Like, what is this? That does not look like a legendary rune. All right, we'll make it 500 even. We'll do one more, and then we're going to end the video. One more for you guys. Pray with me. Crit rate and speed, please. Okay, now. This is tough. This is a tough decision. Because we got 14 speed, and we got 20% attack. The only issue is we're losing the 9% crit rate, but I can make the crit rate up somewhere else. And I can always lock the attack and speed and roll the defense and hit percentage for crit rate. Alright, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it because 20% attack and 14 speed on a crit damage rune. I could always lock this stuff up. It's not, if this hit percentage was crit rate, this would be perfect. But I can always make it up in a different run. Yeah, we're gonna keep this one. Because I really like that 20% attack and 14 speed. He's still at 85% crit rate. He was at 94%. We can make it up somewhere. We'll make it up somewhere else. We can make it up here. Probably won't make it up there. We can make it up. Oh. We'll figure it out. I still think that's better because my attack was really low. You'd notice we went from like 1250 to like 1600. And we went up to 190 speed. I actually like that rune better. Yes, his crit rate's a little low, but I'll figure that out in the future. That's fine. That's actually not too bad. I'm actually happy with that one. But that's going to do it, guys. That's going to do it for this one. Hope you guys had some fun. We got a big summoning video coming on Friday. The giveaway should be coming any day now. I'm working on the Hydra team. But other than that, thank you guys so much for the support. We're growing so fast still. I cannot thank you enough. I love you guys. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Spaceballs out. Peace.